What's up, guys? My name's Zach, and today I got a very interesting video for you guys today. So I went on eBay and purchased one of the cheaper Telecaster guitars I could find. I found this one for about 150 bucks. I mean, it feels pretty nice for a cheap eBay guitar. My plan with this guitar is to do something very similar what Scott from Local H has done. And if you guys aren't familiar with the band Local H, they're a duo that consists of a drummer and a guitarist who also sings. Now, the thing about Scott's setup on his guitar, he has drilled in a bass pickup picking up these top two strings and a separate jack down here. He mounted his guitar to also play bass while he's also playing guitar. So he has one input going to his guitar amplifier and another input only from the bass pickup going to a separate bass amp. And that's a pretty cool thing to me. It interests me a lot, so I'm gonna try and recreate something similar with this guitar right here. So yeah, we'll get into it. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I got the Seymour Duncan bass pickup right here, so I'm pretty much just gonna try and mock it out on the guitar, kind of try and get it spaced out where exactly I want it, and then we can kind of go from there and start routering it. So I'm gonna lay some blue tape over the pick guard so I can kind of draw on this and get it shaped out. Where they'll pick up the top two strings. There we go. Alright, this is proving rather difficult, the strings, so I just got it marked out where the strings are underneath it. And then I'll kind of mark it out. Alright, so I got a smaller Sharpie now. What I did was I marked lines where the two strings are that I'm really trying to focus on getting on the pickups. And I made a mental reference point of how I want that. So let me get some little light going. I need these two holes just to the side of that each line a little bit. There we go, that should be perfect. Now I can mark. Alright, perfect. Now, this is kind of when I really don't know what I'm doing, if you haven't figured that out yet. I just got to figure out. So I got that marked right there. I want to try and save this plate and make it come out as clean as possible, you know. This is proving to be rather not fun. I wonder if I can flip this and kind of poke some holes, or like get a nail or something and line up those holes, and then I can trace that out. That's not a bad idea. I might try that. Let's see what I can find. Alright, so I found two little nails. I'm gonna try to line these up. And then when I get it lined up, I can take and kind of just hold my hand on it and then trace out how the actual pickup is gonna be laying. Alright, so what I did, I traced out just the layer that would be showing underneath the pickup, or underneath the pick guard. I guess I can take off the pick guard and cut it, I guess, if I'm thinking correctly. Okay. Oh, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just figuring it out as I go. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm last thing from a guitar tech, so cut that hole and then reverse it to get where I need to route out in the actual guitar. I think that's how I'm gonna have to go through this. Okay. All right. Alright, so I pretty well got her mocked up where the pickup's gonna go. Now I just need to figure out where I'm gonna put this other control plate. So I'm just gonna be running a volume and a tone knob. So I don't need this little pickup switcher right here. So I'm gonna cut it off, shape it, re-get that curve. Then I'm gonna mount it, I'm thinking pretty much right next to it. Somewhere kind of like that, might leave a teeny gap for aesthetic reasons. Maybe I'll off-center it, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm kind of playing around with that right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more tape on it right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, and then I'll go from there. I'm gonna try and place it. Alright. That is gonna be nice. So now do some test fits and kind of go from there. So I got it all finished. So I got it all finished. I got my bass controls down low with the gold knobs, and my guitar controls up top with the silver knobs. I don't know how well the camera is going to pick it all up, but I'm going to go ahead and turn up the bass volume. And I got it. The bass is with the purple cord going in this jack all the way to this bass amp. Got the volume turned up. Here's how the bass sounds by itself. I got it picking up just the bottom two strings. Sounds pretty nice to me. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn on I got a guitar pedal over here for the volume for the guitar pickups. So let me go ahead and turn that up, and then you'll be able to hear them both together. So here's the bass and the guitar. The guitar is this checkered chord right here. Bass is the purple. Here's them both together. I'm pretty happy with the way. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Bass volume right here, bass tone right here. Then I got my guitar volume right here, guitar tone, my guitar pickup changer right here. And then I got my bass jack right here where the purple cord is and the gold plate. And then my guitar jack, silver plate, and the white checkered cord right here. I mean, it came out pretty good. I'll get some close-ups for you guys, but yeah.